and welcome back to my channel. I'm here to do another Love It, Like It, or Leave It, and I will be doing it on the e.l.f. Contour Blush and Bronzer Cream, and I have the shade St. Lucia, which is the only shade available on the e.l.f. website. So just some background about this. This retails on eyeslipsface.com for $3. Like I said, it's the only shade available, and it is a cream bronzer blush duo that you can see there. So what prompted me to get this was I absolutely love the contouring blush and bronzer duo in St. Lucia in the powder form. And it's the same exact packaging. This is the cream, this is the powder. And you can see this is the powder form. I hit pan on the blush part of it, but I absolutely love this. I've had this for a few years now, and it's a staple. I mean, I reach for it constantly. If I don't know what I'm gonna do, this is the little guy that I grab. So when I saw that there was a cream version available, I was like, I gotta try this. I gotta see if it compares to the powder version. And it's in the same shade, so I was like, it should be exactly the same, other than one's a powder and one's a cream. Also, when it comes to the summertime, I actually like using cream products a little bit better. I don't know why, and I've heard other people say that they like that too. I'm not sure what it is, but it's also good just because they're easy to blend, and you can always get a little bit more of a long-lasting wear if you use a cream and set it with a powder product on top. So that's kind of where the creams come in, where they can be dual purpose, that you can wear them on their own, or you can get a little bit more of long wearing ability out of them by pairing it with a powder product. So when I first got it and opened it up, it immediately looked almost the same, and I'm going to do a comparison for you. So as you can see, obviously the bottom one is the powder and the top one is the cream. They look pretty similar, but there are some differences. And right off the bat, the first thing that I noticed, and I'm not sure if you can see it, but if you have, you probably know, the powder has some sparkle in it. Let's see, can you get up in there? The powder has some sparkle in it, but when you apply it, you don't really see the sparkle. It just kind of has a glow to it. And the cream product does not have any kind of sparkle or shimmer. It's almost like a matte product. So again, they look pretty similar in the pan. I mean, obviously the cream product does have a little bit different tone to it, but they are pretty similar to them. So I'm going to swatch them on my fingers first. And the way that I'm going to do this, to try to make it easier. Okay. All right, so here are all the colors. Now the two middle, these two are the cream, and the two outer ones are the product. Or the powder. So you can see that they do look pretty similar to each other. I hope you're picking it up in the light. My light's a little weird today. But this is the powder, this is the cream, this is the cream, this is the powder. And they do look pretty similar that way. The difference for me comes with swatching them. Okay. So here you go. Right off the bat, the two on the outside over here are the two, let me just wipe my hand, are the two cream products, and the two on the inside over here, Melissa, the two over here are the powder products. The cream ones are crazily more pigmented. I mean, you get a lot from it. And that's kind of what you have to be cautious of when it comes to this product, is a little bit goes a long way with it. So you can see that the shades look pretty similar. I find there's a difference in the bronzer when you start to sheer it out a little bit, and it's really hard to tell from the swatch, but you can, to me the cream has a little bit more of a reddish orangish kind of tone to it. And then when it comes to the powder blush and the cream blush, is the powder I can't talk today. The powder blush almost becomes like a pinky coral, and the cream is just a lot, it's more intense. It's just got a lot more, almost like a salmon, not salmon, I don't know how to describe that color, but it's more intense of a color. So that's what I'm trying to say, is the cream is similar to the colors of the St. Lucia powder, but it's got a bit more punch to it, if that makes sense. So I'm going to insert me applying it here. Yeah, let's do it here. I'm going to insert myself applying it here, and you can see how I like to do it. Basically, the thing is with this, I use my e.l.f. small stipple brush, $3. I tap it into it, I tap it on the back of my hands, and then I very gently stipple it on. And then when I go to the other side, I go into the product that I put on my hand and do that side. And then I actually use my Real Technique sponge to blend it out. You can also actually dip your sponge directly into it and apply it that way. But like I said, you really have to be cautious with this because it is so pigmented. And you'll see it in the demo, but just one of these, and look, I'm gonna show you, one tap on my hand, you get a lot of product. And it does blend out nicely, but you just gotta be careful because I don't want that kind of darkness as my contour. I want it lighter than that. So that's why I dip it onto the back of my hand and then very gently, I don't blend it like this, I dab it onto my face, stippling it on, and then take my sponge to blend it out so it's all nice and smooth. All in all, I do really like this product. I think it has really good long wearing abilities. I think that it's crazy pigmented. It's only $3 and it does what it's supposed to do. It is a really good blush and bronzer duo. I just want you to be careful because you can go overboard very, very quickly with this. I don't say this is a love because the powder version is an absolute love for me, and I find that this is just so easy to use, whereas this, you really have to have a light hand, you really have to be careful. So this I think is a little bit, you can't even see. The powder version is a bit more user-friendly, I think, than the cream version, but once you get used to how the cream version works, it is really doable, a really great product. So like I said, I like it and I would absolutely recommend it. Just again, be very careful with it. So that is my review on the e.l.f. Contouring Blush and Bronzer Cream Duo in the shade St. Lucia. I hope you guys like this review. If there's anything you want to see as a love it, like it, or leave it, leave your comments down below. Thanks for stopping by my channel, and as always, I'll see you next time. Bye!